Hey everyone, this is Buffy Kirkman here with the Big Red Team. My family is camping at Sycamore Springs, and so we wanted to be able to tell you a little bit about why this has been our favorite place to come for the past 2 years. So the first thing that makes it my favorite is that it's just super clean and quiet. There's always like these little hidden treasures of just landscaping and flowers, and they just take the time to really make it a relaxing and nice place to be. There are pavilions that have power and shelter houses everywhere, which you can reserve for free at any time. So if you want to have a birthday party or something like that, a little family get together, there's always some place to go even if it's raining. The shelters all have power, so we're tent campers. Like, we're not fancy enough to have a camper, but so with tent camping, even if we don't have one of the few electric spots, we can still tent camp and then hook up to the little power in the shelter house if we want to make coffee, because it's really hard to camp without coffee.
Camping is fishing. Wish I'm playing fish right now.
Go ahead, let's see what you got. Throw it in there. So this is the High Bridge Trail, which you can see behind me. Once you climb up that spiral staircase, this one's kind of fun, especially if you love heights or don't love heights. You can see down below as you cross through it, and it's just kind of a fun place for pictures. Okay, looking down, see if you can see as I walk. There you go. It's a little bit dizzying as you go through, but that's the little waterfall that's below me. Looking down there, you can see all the way to the river. So that's kind of fun. So this is the other side of the High Bridge Trail. We're actually about to walk down to what used to be my favorite campsite, which is 310 for tent camping. They've now made it group camping only. I would highly, highly recommend, if you have a group and you're tent camping, that's the spot to be. It's called Sleepy Hollow. It used to be our most favorite spot before they opened it up to just having multiple tents there. So another of my favorite things about Sycamore Springs is the abundance of little playgrounds that they have everywhere. I'm trying to do it so you can see behind me. About every 50 yards, there's another playground. They're all a little bit different. They have just a little bit different setup. So the kids can just run from one to another, and there's always something different for them to do. We are over here on the merry-go-round of the village, and the village is a cute little area. It's got 4 or 5 little small houses. They're filled with kids and books and toys. There's a conference kind of room for playing cards or whatever, for adults to hang out. There's a little schoolhouse that has desks and places to just like draw and do art things. So lots of little places for kids to go if it's raining. This was not open during COVID, so they just reopened it. So super excited that that's going again. Okay, so we are at a new site this time. We are at site 414 on Camp Overlook. So the things I like on this site is that we have a little bit like of a gravel lot, and we're up higher on a hill. So it rained pretty good last night, and our site is stayed dry, which is nice. Camp Granada, Camp Timberlake, they're down by the river, which are really pretty spots, but if it's rainy, they get pretty muddy and marshy down there, so you might just want to like check your forecast before you do those. And then, like I said, our old site that we used to love was Sleepy Hollow, site 310. We are tent campers, so there are plenty of RV sites. There are a few electric sites. And then new this year, they've opened 2 little camping cabins that you can have that glamping kind of cabin experience. So anyway, that's a little bit about all the different sites. Okay, so this is a pie iron. I was introduced to this by my brother. Thanks, Joe. So this is our new favorite thing when we're camping. So it opens like this. I've just got some leftover taco meat in mine because we had tacos the other night. And then just threw some cheese and salsa in there. And then you close it like so. It hooks. And then you can stick it over the fire. The edges are gonna burn off, and then you'll have like this cute little sandwich in just a little minute. So you have kind of like a camping taco. Moment of truth, we're gonna see how we did. I got the edges nice and brown. The cheese looks like it's melting. So I'm just gonna unhook, open up. Oh yeah. There we go, some melty cheese. And then I can put it on a plate and eat it up from there. All right, so the other thing that I love about Sycamore Springs is that the bathrooms are clean. So the showers, yeah, it looks like a normal kind of camp shower. And then you look and you have a real shower curtain and voila, like an actual shower that is not nasty. So I know, kind of weird, but the #1 reason why I like Sycamore Springs. So another thing they have here that's fun, just so many different things for the kids to do, is this little petting zoo area with super friendly animals. They've got a donkey, some goats, sometimes cows, just kind of depends. But that's another little fun place to visit. Coming over to say hey. So they've got this little bike course thing with little 2 bridges and some little speed bumps here. Let's see if I can show you once he gets to the other side. There you go. So it's got like some little hills in the meantime. You go over one bridge, over the bumps, and then you got the big bridge over there to go over. So just kind of a little fun course to ride on. Let's see, what else haven't I talked about yet? They have basketball goals, a little baseball field, and the cutest little chapel. If I were totally gonna like get married, I would definitely get married there. It's
One of my favorite things about Sycamore Springs is the free firewood. Not a bad idea to bring a couple of dry starter pieces or a starter brick, and maybe a small hatchet or a wedge just to break up some of the stuff they have, because it's a little green sometimes or maybe wet. But yeah, piles of it. It's free to use while you're here. You don't have to go and bring your own or try and buy some. Makes for great starter fires, just to be able to chill out and have a good time.